Hello, my friends. This is Dr. B. Dr. B has been in medicine for 30 years. And Dr. B cares about you. Dr. B wants to share his massive knowledge, endless knowledge about medicine and health with you. Because Dr. B is tired of seeing misinformation, disinformation, and charlatans online trying to sell you stuff, trying to sell you fake remedies, fake vitamins, and fake products that will rejuvenate you, that will make you 10 years younger and healthier and blah, blah, blah. Only God never gets old. Only God can make you younger. Not those people who are selling you stuff. They will never be able to make you younger. But Dr. B can help you to age gracefully. You will always age. I am aging too. I'm 50 years old now. But I know that I am aging gracefully because all my cardiovascular and health parameters are those of a baby. My blood pressure is that of a baby. My cholesterol is that of a baby. My fasting sugar is that of a baby. My hemoglobin A1C is that of a baby. My triglyceride, everything, guys. I can run faster than a 20-year-old. I can swim faster than a 20-year-old. I can lift weight more than a 20-year-old, guys. My tummy is flat like a board. No fat at all under my skin. And of course, no fat inside. I have no visceral fat. I take an ultrasound probe. I put it on my tummy. No visceral fat whatsoever. Visceral fat is the worst stuff you can have, guys. Guys, I'm here not for the money. I don't need it. Not for the glory and the fame. I don't need it at all. I make enough money from my work at the clinic, especially given the fact that I will never retire from medicine. So I will keep working. I don't need any millions of dollars to retire because I'm never going to retire. I'm going to keep doing medicine because I love medicine and I love you. I love patients. I love peoples. I love humans. And I will keep doing medicine until I'm dead. Hopefully at the age of 120. Listen, I'm here to talk to you today about something extremely important. And that is processed food. Guys, if you want to age gracefully, if you want to have a flat tummy, if you want to lose weight, if you want to lower your cholesterol, your fasting sugar, if you want to lower the number of huge medications that your doctor is giving you because of your high cholesterol, diabetes, and blah, 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 heart failure, kidney disease, blah, 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 you need to eat less, you need to eat healthy, but also you also need to stay away from processed food. Now, processed food is everywhere. Each time you go to the restaurant, each time you go to the Burger King, each time you order a pizza, each time you go to the store, to the grocery store, most of what you buy is processed. Processing of food is the modification of the food, of the healthy natural food, where they put ingredients, right? Salt, sugar, nitrites, nasty carcinogens, right? That they put in the food and all these dyes that, thank God, the Department of Health and Human Services has now come out and has banned all these dyes that they put in our food to make the food look nice and beautiful, pinkish, nice and beautiful yellow, nice and beautiful red. It's all full of carcinogen, hydrogenated fat, salt, sugar. And if they don't put sugar, They say it's sugar free, but it has all these sugar substitutes, right? Sucralose, erythritol, sorbitol, nasty carcinogens, right? That they put everything that is diet, every drink that is diet, right? I don't want to name the brand, but every drink that you buy that is diet, but it's sweet to your taste buds, right? That drink contains artificial sweeteners. It might be erythritol, it might be sorbitol, right? It might be any other type of artificial sweeteners. Guys, those are carcinogen, those are poisons. There's a lot of studies that come out all the time about the link of all these between all these artificial sweeteners and early dementia, cardiovascular disease and stuff, and cancers. Guys, stay away from processed food. The other example that I gave you in another video, I was talking about meat, right? Meat. I never eat meat except sometimes maybe fish meat. But no chicken, no freaking beef and stuff. It's full of carcinogen. Have you noticed how you go to the store and you go to the beef area where they sell you all this meat, how your beef is nice and red, right? Oh my God, look at this steak. It's nice and red. Oh my God, look at this ground beef. It's nice and red and shiny. Now, why is it that color? Because it's full of nitrites and nitrates that preserve the meat, gives it a longer shelf life, right? But at the same time, it gives it this beautiful shiny color, right? So the woman goes, oh my God, look at this beautiful steak. It's nice and red. And look at this ground beef. It's so beautiful and healthy. Look at that. She buys it, she goes home, she feeds herself, her kids, and her husband. She doesn't know that that meat is red because it's full of nitrites and nitrates, right? That give it that color to preserve it also. Nitrites and nitrates, when you eat them and they go into your stomach, they become a carcinogen called nitrosamine. And that's why we see more and more stomach cancers. The incidence of stomach cancer has been rising in the Western societies because we've been using this food preservative called nitrites or nitrates. Doesn't matter, you can use either one. It becomes a carcinogen called nitrosamine in your tummy, in your stomach, and it gives you stomach cancer. After a few years or after 10 years or 20 years, who cares? Eventually, you're going to get the stomach cancer because you ate that nasty processed meat. My dad was a hunter when we were kids and teenagers. We used to go hunting, right? And so after you hunt, whatever it is that you hunted and you collect the meat, you can see that the fresh meat is not red and shiny. It's kind of red but darkish red, right? It's not the red, pinkish, beautiful, shiny red that you see when you buy your meat at that store over there, right? So people who hunt, people who have seen fresh meat, right? They know that fresh, healthy meat, that is 100% fresh, healthy meat, is not red and shiny and everything, right? Like the one that you buy at the store. Because it's a nasty, nasty stuff that they sell you guys. And everything contains salt. Everything contains sugar. From your bread to your beans to your rice to your stuff. Everything is freaking sugar, salt, and everything. Guys, you have to stay away from processed food. You have to remember there's different types of processing of food. Salting of the food. Salt is everywhere. Salt, nasty sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, table salt, right? I gave you a video, another video, you can look at it about table salt. It's a poison. Stay away from table salt. Avoid anything that has salt in it. It's very hard, guys. When you go to the stores, everything contains salt. Everything contains sugar. Everything contains dyes. Everything contains artificial sweeteners. So please go to the market, go to the store, buy your own ingredients and make the food at home. Feed yourself, your family, your husband, your kids with healthy homemade food. Everything they sell you at the Burger King, all these restaurants, McDonald's, everywhere you buy a pizza. Think about it. You buy a pizza. That pizza on the top, did you see all those pepperonis? Beautiful. My God, they taste so good, those pepperonis, right? And they're so beautiful, red color, and they're crispy, and they're sizzling, right? The guy takes that pizza from the oven and he gives it to you. You see those pepperoni sizzling and there's this oil and everything. That freaking pepperoni is full of nitrates and nitrites, just like the beef that you buy at the store. And that pepperoni that you eat, tons of pepperoni that you buy on your pepperoni pizza, right? It goes into your stomach, and the nitrates and the nitrites that were put in that pepperoni, in order to preserve that pepperoni, to extend its shelf life, that nitrite in your stomach becomes nitrosamine. And then you will wonder why in 10 years down the road, when you want to retire, you have enough money in the bank and you want to retire with your wife, with your kids, and enjoy life. After 40 years or 30 years of working, oh my God, look at that. I have stomach cancer. I was diagnosed by my doctor with stomach cancer. Then your retirement is over, guys. You will have to go massive surgery, huge surgery, to remove your stomach, because the problem with stomach cancer is that it's discovered too late. By the time it's discovered, it's already has extended to the lymph nodes and blah blah, which is a stage 3, and then it might go to your liver, then it's a stage 4. They need to remove the entire stomach. They need to give you chemotherapy, radio, blah. I mean, it's a nasty stuff. Why would you do that to yourself, right? Why would you do that to yourself? Why put your body at risk? You want to retire healthy. You want to retire. You worked hard, guys. You have a pension. You have a wife with whom you want to go travel around the world. You want to see your grandkids. You want to see your great-grandkids grow up, graduate. You want to travel with them, right? You don't want to spend your retirement at the hospital, chemotherapy, blah, blah, blah. It's just a disaster, right? Don't do that for yourself. Guys, it requires a little bit more willpower, so you need to be mentally a little bit stronger to avoid that pizza, to avoid that burger, to avoid buying those nasty foods that you buy at the store. And you need to spend more time, but it's worth it, buying the healthy ingredients and making the food yourself at home, right? It takes more time. It's easier to buy the pizza already done, to buy the meat already done, to go to that restaurant and sit down and eat the food that is ready, to go to the store and buy the bread and the cans and stuff and feed your family. But you are swallowing a lot of glucose. It's a poison. Glucose is a poison. Sugar, glucose. Artificial sweeteners, another poison. Nitrates, nitrites, other poison. Salt, other poison. Artificial dyes, other poisons. Tons of other chemicals. I don't want to go in the list of all these ways that they are processing your food. Guys, the food industry makes billions of dollars every year. Billions of dollars, not millions, billions of dollars by selling you guys these processed foods that are just nasty. And then you're going to sit down, you're going to have that dessert, that ice cream. My God, that's a disaster. And then they say, well, it's low-fat ice cream. But it's full of freaking sugar. And if it doesn't have sugar, it has artificial sweeteners. And then you're going to sit and eat that apple pie. And then you're going to eat those potato chips. My God, these are full of carcinogens, hydrogenated fat, nasty stuff, guys. Stay away from that. You want to retire healthy. You want to age gracefully. Remember, just do like me. Just do your own food. Make it yourself. Eat a little bit. Portions are very small. Do like me. Eat only one time per day. One time. The rest of the time you have little snacks. So lower your portions. Eat less time per day. Eliminate completely this freaking dinner. There is no justification to have dinner after a certain age. I'm 50 years old. I cut back dinner from my food 40 years ago. I apologize, 10 years ago when I was 40 years old. When I was 40 years old, I had no longer any dinner, only little snacks for dinner. Fistful of nuts, little bit of olive oil, some peanut butter, no salt, no sugar, obviously natural, healthy peanut butter, olive oil, walnut oil, right? Some pistachios if you want, a little bit. And then you go to bed. You go to bed on time, right? Every night by 9 o'clock I'm in bed. There's no exception, right? Whether it's a weekend, holiday, 9 o'clock I'm in bed. And then my brain wakes me up at 6 o'clock. I am extremely healthy. All my parameters, health parameters, everything absolutely healthy. My tummy's flat. I sleep good. My brain is super sharp. I wish I had the memory that I have and the computational power that my brain has now when I was in medical school long time ago. Guys, it's easy. Don't make it complicated. Don't waste your money, your savings, your retirement on buying this fake stuff. And then in a few months of this, your doctor gonna say, you know what, now you don't need 3 medications for your diabetes. We're gonna cut 2 of them. Now you don't need 2 medications for your high blood pressure. I'm gonna cut 1 of them. Now you don't need 40 milligrams, 60 milligrams of your statins to check your high cholesterol. Now I'm going to decrease the dosage of your statins to 20 milligrams. Then you're going to have less side effects. You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have better vitality. Your brain will be sharper. You will have better sexual energy to satisfy your wife or your girlfriend, whoever the catso it is you have in your life as a partner, right? So pay attention to this, my friends. Pay attention to what I say. I've been in medicine for 30 years and I am here to help you. I'm not here to sell you anything or BS you to make any money. I don't need it, believe me. I genuinely care about you. I genuinely love medicine. I genuinely love human beings. And that's why I am here, for no other reason than this. Guys, it's been a pleasure to have you with me. I love you all, regardless of your sexual orientation, gender, race, age, blah, blah, blah. I love you all. I care about you. If you have any questions, put them down there. I promise I will get back to you. It might take time because I'm busy. Work takes a lot of my time. I work about 8 to 10 hours a day, and even if I don't work directly at the clinic, when I come back I have to do my reports and everything, and I have to study medicine, read the new medications that came out, the new scientific studies, or the new procedures. So I have to upgrade my knowledge constantly, because medicine is like computer science and technology. There's always, every day, new stuff come out. So if as a doctor I don't keep studying and reading and improving and upgrading my knowledge, then I'm going to be lost, right? So trust me for what I'm saying. Get back to me if you have any questions. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And remember that Dr. B loves you. Dr. B cares about you. It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.